You need to shut up. You need to shut up. Your mouth just moves too much. There's spit flying out of your tongue. You need to shut up. Learn the art of shutting the hell up. Shut up. You don't know everything. You haven't been everywhere. And you don't know everybody. Shut the hell up. That is an art. That is a skill that every single man needs to practice. Shut up. There's always somebody who knows more than you. There's always somebody who's better than you. And there's always somebody who's been through worse than you have. And have gotten through that. Learn how to shut the hell up. One of the most valuable skills I ever came across. I've always been a huge talker. I've always been somebody who runs his mouth. You know what I'm saying? In good ways and in bad ways. Because charisma is part of my gift. But at the end of the day, you need to learn how to shut the hell up. Shut up sometimes and listen. Don't just be quiet. Be quiet and listen. Be intentional of who you put in your life and who you listen to. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to shut up and listen and soak up game. The only way that you can get ahead of life is by learning from people that are ahead in life. It only makes sense, right? Put two and two together. You got to learn how to progress. You got to learn how to get better. How do you do that? Talking to people who know more than you. Talking to people that have been where you're trying to go. That's the only way. You want to learn how to be a successful businessman? You have to talk to people who are successful businessmen, entrepreneurs. But it's deeper than that though. Because you should never try to copy anyone's style. But what you should do is take key components of how they became successful and add it to your arsenal. That's how it works. You see, too many people get caught up in trying to let people know how they feel. You know what I'm saying? They want people to feel sorry for them. They want people to, you know what I'm saying, understand them, see where they're coming from, see their background. Bro, at the end of the day, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're seeking mentorship, take it. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and try to tell somebody, oh, why you can't be something when someone's trying to invest in you. An investment is huge. It could be anything from just, you know what I'm saying, the tiniest little piece of advice to this person really trying to take you under their wing. At the end of the day, bro, anybody who is trying to give you game is a blessing to your life, whether you know it or not. And that's something that I had to learn. Constructive criticism is the coldest game out here. The only way you're going to get better is if you have somebody in your ear saying all the things that you're not. Because if you don't figure out what you're not, you don't know how to be who you will become. Because if you think you're the shit and you think you're all fucking that, then you're not going to actually realize that you're not the shit. And you have a lot of areas to work on. So shut the hell up. Stop thinking that you're better than other people. Stop thinking that you're above who they are, when in reality, you're this and they're this. You know what I'm saying? You can learn something from anybody, bro. That's what I really learned in my life. I'll never forget, bro, when I was 18 years old and I was working at 24 Hour Fitness, this gym. There was this homeless dude named Bobby who used to always come in. He was hella chill. He would always chop it up with me. We'd work out. This dude was grinding, bro. This dude was getting it in, bro, every single fucking day. Living off of protein shakes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to do the same fucking thing. You know? Dude was like telling me about his life story, how many times he's fucked up and fell on his face. But then he always told me that no matter what the fuck happens to you or what you do to yourself, don't ever let anybody knock you off your path. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let anybody discourage you or make you feel less of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard that from him, I'm like, you know, like, if you're thinking from an arrogant standpoint, you could just be like, oh man, this dude is a bum. So what the fuck does he know? But at the end of the day, that was some fucking gems. That was a gem. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what's crazy is I've had so many instances at that exact same job where people try to get into my fucking ear, try to fight me, try to act all big and bad. My manager's talking shit about me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get me kicked out, trying to get me fired. People plotting against me. Bro, all sorts of shit happened at that job. And it's crazy how God literally sent someone to literally speak to me for the area and the season that I was in. But yet I was too fucking didn't want to listen. I let it go over my head. And I'm gonna keep it a buck on this channel, bro. I understood the game, but I didn't really let it seep into my heart until after the fact of that job. And me looking back on it like, damn, bro. Like, if I would have just listened to what he said, if I would have just did this, if I would have just did this differently, if I would have just held back on that, you know what I'm saying? I would have been it would have been a totally different scenario. It would have been a totally different scenario. Because here's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and speak against burning bridges, but at the end of the day, you never know what opportunity could come from you just being humble and you just being transparent. But also you being reserved enough, you know what I'm saying, to keep your emotions in check, no matter what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Because wisdom is applied knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You can't be wise unless you're doing the things that you know you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here are knowledgeable. A lot of people are smart. A lot of people are capable of a lot of great things, but the difference is between the winners and the losers is the winners actually apply it to their lives for a long scale of time. What do the losers do? Hit a roadblock, they fall, they fold, they crumble, they stop. They let people get into their head and they turn all the way around. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm really making this video because, like, I really want people to not make the same fucking mistakes that I made. Because, like, in almost every single scenario that I can date back into my head, I have literally thought that I was better than what I actually was. You know what I'm saying? Or I thought people were attacking my character and I took it personally instead of just looking at what they're actually saying and what they're trying to show me from what they're saying. Because the crazy part about life is you could literally hear the greatest sayings and the greatest teachings and lessons from some people that you really don't even fuck with. That's the craziest part about life. Because when I look back on it, I'm like, like, I'll give an example. My manager from that job, his name is Jeffrey Azun. I don't know how to say his fucking name. Fuck that dude anyway. But the thing is like, I told him about like my life struggles and stuff like that. And he literally told me that, like, at the end of the day, bro, everything bad that's happened to you, number one, happened for a reason. And number two, he asked me a question. He said, how long are you going to use this as a crutch? I used to get hella hot. I used to be like, bro, like, what are you talking about, bro? You ain't even been through nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, whoa, dude, relax, relax. Like, I'm trying to give you game. This is where I should have shut the fuck up. I'm trying to keep it practical with y'all. You know what I'm saying? He said this. He said, how long are you going to use this as a crutch? Meaning, how long are you going to let the injuries and wounds from your past life affect you from going forward? And man, like, to be honest, like, I knew in that exact moment, even when I was hella immature, I knew in that exact moment, I'm like, bro, this dude is literally so right. Like, he's literally, like, it hurt because, like, I knew he was right. It hurt because I knew that I'm not letting myself move on. I'm being my biggest enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stop taking so much. You gotta stop just, like, taking so much offense to what people are saying to you sometimes, man. You got to realize that people will literally try to invest in you based off of the things that they say and that they do. But you have to be able to discern whether it's good criticism or it's bad criticism. Like they're just literally just talking shit. You know what I mean? Like there's a lesson in everything, even if they are talking shit to you. Who cares? Now you know that dude's a square. So what? Move on. That shit shouldn't affect you anyway. Because when you're getting tested by people, God is just testing your patience. And that's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody in this channel to really understand that, man, like, all the tools that you need to be successful are literally ahead of you, bro. Your life is all ahead of you. Don't ever do this and look back. Your life is all ahead of you, bro. The only time that you should look back is to observe and then move on. That's it. Look at your lessons. Look at the things that you did wrong. Never do that shit again. Soak up the game that you learned from those lessons and keep on going forward. Don't ever look back. Because if you keep looking back, how are you going to finish the race? What is the race? The race is life. You know what I'm saying? Too many of us, myself included, have shackles of the past strapped to us, bro. You got fucking ankle weights on and you trying to run a race, bro. You're in a race. Everybody else doesn't have them. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck do you expect to finish when you got all this fucking baggage on you, bro? How do you expect to even start? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to learn how to let go. But anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all stay up. Love y'all, folks. Have a good night. Peace.